Hey, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to glow with energy, no matter their age? They walk into a room, and instantly they feel lighter, happier, almost timeless? What if I told you their secret has nothing to do with expensive treatments, strict diets, or miracle serums? It's something completely free, something you already have: your smile. Yes, that simple, effortless action can lift your mood, boost your confidence, and even make you look younger. Studies show that smiling activates muscles that naturally tighten the skin, making you appear more vibrant. More than that, it releases endorphins, your brain's feel-good chemicals. My friend Anne at 76 discovered this, and it transformed her energy completely. Stick around, because in the next 25 minutes, I'll show you exactly why smiling works and how you can use it every single day to feel and look younger. Welcome to day 10 of 10 days to feel younger at home. We made it, and let me tell you, we're ending on a high note. Today we're talking about something so simple, so natural, yet incredibly powerful: your smile. Now, you might be thinking, really? Smiling? Yes, really. This isn't just about looking happy for the sake of it. Smiling is like a secret weapon for feeling and looking younger. It lifts your face, brightens your energy, and sends a signal to your brain that says, hey, life is good. Take my friend Anne, for example. At 76, she felt invisible, drained, and older than she wanted to admit. Then, she made one tiny change. She smiled more. Within weeks, she noticed something incredible. People responded to her differently. She felt lighter, more confident. It was like rediscovering a part of herself she had forgotten. Today, I'll show you why smiling works, how to make it effortless, and how this simple shift can transform how you feel every single day. Ready? Let's get into it. Aging isn't just about getting older, it's about how we feel inside. And let's be honest, some days feel heavier than others. Maybe stress, loneliness, or just the daily routine starts to wear on us, and when we stop smiling, it's not just our face that shows it. Our energy drops, our mood dips, and everything just feels a little dull. But here's the catch. A fake, forced smile won't cut it either. It has to feel real, natural, and effortless. So how do we tap into that kind of smile, the one that lifts us instead of feeling like an obligation? That's what we're diving into today. Smiling isn't just about looking young, it's about feeling alive, confident, and connected. And trust me, once you learn how to unlock that, you'll never look at a simple smile the same way again. Let's talk about something incredibly powerful: your smile. It's not just a nice gesture, it's literally a natural facelift. No needles, no expensive creams, no procedures, just you and your own muscles working to keep you looking and feeling fresh. So, what makes smiling such a game changer? First, it lifts sagging areas of your face, naturally making you look more awake and vibrant. It engages muscles that keep your skin firm and prevent deep frown lines from forming. Think about it. How often do you see someone with a joyful, relaxed face and think, wow, they look so young? It's because smiling counteracts the effects of stress, which is one of the biggest culprits of premature aging. Beyond appearances, smiling has a huge impact on how we feel. When you smile, your brain releases serotonin and dopamine, the body's natural happy chemicals. These chemicals instantly boost your mood, making you feel happier, lighter, and more at peace. And get this, science backs it up. Studies from the University of California found that people who smile often are actually perceived as younger than their actual age. It's like a natural filter that smooths out not just your face but your whole energy. You know those people who just have that glow? Smiling plays a big part in that. Take my friend Anne, for example. Before, she would walk through the grocery store and no one really noticed her. She felt invisible, like she had faded into the background. But after making a conscious effort to smile more, something amazing happened. People started engaging with her. Store clerks, neighbors, even strangers. Her energy shifted, and suddenly, she wasn't just another person in the crowd, she was radiant. But here's the thing, a forced smile doesn't quite do the trick. It needs to feel natural and effortless. And that's what we're going to explore today. how to unlock the power of a genuine, joyful smile that works for you. So let's do a quick test. Look in the mirror right now and smile. Really smile for 10 seconds. Do you feel the difference? That tiny shift in your facial expression is sending signals to your brain telling it to relax, to release tension, to find a little joy in the moment. And the best part? It's something you can tap into anytime, anywhere. Now let's take it a step further. Studies have shown that smiling doesn't just make you feel better, it actually changes the way people perceive you. When you smile, you're seen as more confident, more approachable, and yes, even more attractive. There's a reason why people gravitate toward warm, smiling faces. It creates a sense of trust, of kindness. Think about this. When you walk into a room, what's the first thing people notice? It's not your wrinkles, not your outfit, not even your hair. It's your energy, and nothing radiates good energy quite like a genuine smile. But let's address the elephant in the room. What if you're not in the mood to smile? Life happens, stress piles up. Some days you just don't feel like it. That's normal. But here's the cool part, even when you don't feel like smiling, doing it anyway can actually trick your brain into thinking you're happier. It's called the facial feedback hypothesis. Your brain takes cues from your body. If you act happy, your brain believes it. Think about those days when you woke up feeling sluggish. Maybe you don't feel like getting dressed up, but the moment you put on a nice outfit, add a little makeup, or style your hair, you instantly feel a little more put together. That's exactly how smiling works. Even if you're feeling a little off, smiling can shift your entire energy. Now, let's break this down into practical steps. How do you start smiling more naturally? Here are 3 quick tricks. 1. Practice smiling at yourself in the mirror. Sounds silly, but it works. Spend 10 seconds every morning smiling at your reflection. It sets the tone for the day. 2. Find moments of joy. Watch a funny video, talk to a friend who makes you laugh, or look at pictures that bring you happy memories. 3. Surround yourself with positivity. Ever notice how being around happy people makes you happier? It's contagious. The more joy you invite into your life, the easier it becomes to smile naturally. And here's the challenge for today. Smile at 3 people. Whether it's your neighbor, the barista at your coffee shop, or even someone in passing, just flash a smile and see what happens. You might be surprised at how many people smile back. Remember, smiling isn't just about looking young. It's about feeling alive. It's about confidence, about connection, about bringing light into your own life and into the lives of those around you. And the best part? You already have this tool with you, completely free, ready to use, anytime, anywhere. So go ahead, try it right now. Smile, hold it, let it sink in. Feels good, doesn't it? Alright, so we all agree smiling is powerful, but let's be honest, making it a habit isn't always easy. Some days it feels effortless, like when you hear a great joke or see an old friend. Other days, not so much. Life gets in the way, stress piles up, and smiling feels like the last thing on your mind. But here's the thing, the more you smile, the easier it gets. It's like training a muscle. You have to work at it until it becomes second nature. So how do you build this habit? The key is to start small. Let's break it down into 4 simple, doable steps that will make smiling a natural part of your day. Step 1. Start your morning with a smile. Mornings set the tone for your entire day. If you wake up feeling rushed, stressed, or tired, chances are you'll carry that energy with you. But what if you made smiling the first thing you did every morning? It sounds simple, but it works. Before you even get out of bed, take a deep breath and smile. You don't need a reason, just do it. This small act tells your brain, hey, today's going to be good. Studies show that smiling first thing in the morning can help shift your mindset, making you feel more positive and energized throughout the day. Step 2. Surround yourself with positivity. Have you ever noticed that being around happy, upbeat people makes you feel lighter? That's because emotions, especially joy, are contagious. The more positivity you invite into your life, the easier it becomes to smile naturally. This could mean listening to uplifting music, watching a funny show, or even just calling a friend who always makes you laugh. If you want to smile more, surround yourself with things that bring you joy. A Harvard study found that people with strong social connections and a positive environment tend to smile more and experience less stress. That's because when you engage in positive interactions, your brain naturally produces dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that make you feel happy. Step 3. Practice smiling in the mirror. I know, it sounds silly. But trust me on this one. Stand in front of a mirror and smile at yourself. Not just a quick grin, but a full, genuine smile. Hold it for at least 10 seconds. At first it might feel awkward, but the more you do it, the more natural it becomes. This trick works because it strengthens the connection between your brain and your emotions. When you see yourself smiling, your brain registers it as real happiness, even if you weren't feeling great before. It's a simple but powerful way to reinforce the habit. Step 4. Smile at others, even strangers. Smiling isn't just about making yourself feel good. It also changes the way people interact with you. Think about it. When someone smiles at you, what do? Most likely, you smile back. It's automatic. Try this. Next time you're out running errands or taking a walk, make it a goal to smile at 3 people. It could be your barista, a neighbor, or even someone passing by. Just flash them a warm, friendly smile and see how they react. Chances are they'll smile back, and when they do, you'll feel a little boost of happiness. It's a reminder that small acts of kindness, like a simple smile, can have a big impact. Personal experience, my 1-week smiling challenge. I'll admit, I wasn't always someone who smiled a lot. I used to think of myself as more serious, but then I decided to challenge myself. For 1 week, I made it a point to smile at everyone I encountered. At first it felt weird, but by day 3 something incredible happened. I felt lighter. People responded more warmly to me. Conversations flowed more easily. Most importantly, I realized that smiling wasn't just about how I looked, it was about how I felt. By the end of the week, smiling had become second nature. And that's the beauty of it. The more you do it, the more natural it feels. Why this habit matters. Making smiling a habit isn't about pretending to be happy all the time. It's about training your brain to look for joy in everyday moments. It's about choosing positivity even on tough days. And it's about realizing that something as simple as a smile can shift your entire mood and even your entire day. The best part? Smiling is free. It doesn't take extra time or effort. It's something you already have, ready to use whenever you need it. Your turn, the 3 Smiles Challenge. So here's my challenge for you. Smile at 3 people today. It could be a friend, a stranger, or even yourself in the mirror. Notice how it makes you feel, and notice how people react to you. Then, come back and tell me about it. Comment, shared if you tried it. I can't wait to hear how this small habit makes a difference in your life. Let's be honest. Some days smiling feels impossible. You wake up feeling off, the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and the last thing you want to do is force a grin. We all have those days. And you know what? That's completely normal. Life is full of ups and downs, and expecting to feel great all the time is just unrealistic. But here's the thing. Even on those rough days, smiling can still help. Now, I'm not saying to slap on a fake smile and pretend everything is fine. That's not what this is about. It's about understanding that smiling isn't just a reaction to happiness. It can actually create happiness. And science backs this up. The facial feedback hypothesis suggests that when you smile, even if you don't feel like it, your brain starts releasing dopamine and serotonin, those feel-good chemicals that naturally boost your mood. It's like a little trick you can play on your brain to shift your energy. But let's be real. When you're in a bad mood, the idea of forcing a smile sounds ridiculous. So how do you do it in a way that actually works? Here are some practical ways to tap into the power of a smile even on the tough days. Step 1. Start with a deep breath. Before you even think about smiling, take a slow, deep breath. Inhale through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly. Do this a couple of times. This helps reset your nervous system and takes you out of that tense, stressed state. Once you feel even a tiny bit calmer, then try to smile. Just a small, relaxed one. No pressure, no forcing. Just a gentle lift of the corners of your mouth. Step 2. Find something, anything, to make you smile. On bad days, it's easy to get stuck in negative thoughts, so the goal here is to break that cycle. Find something that brings even the smallest bit of joy. Maybe it's a funny video, a memory of a moment that made you laugh, or even your pet doing something silly. One of my personal favorites? Watching babies or animals react to the world. There's just something so pure and joyful about it, that it's impossible not to crack a smile. Step 3. Smile at yourself in the mirror. I know this sounds silly, but trust me, it works. Stand in front of a mirror and smile at yourself. At first it might feel awkward. You might even laugh at how weird it feels. But that's the point. Laughing, even at yourself, is a great way to shift your energy. Seeing your own smile triggers that brain response, releasing those feel-good chemicals even faster. Step 4. Remember a time when a smile changed everything. We've all had those moments where someone's smile completely shifted our day. Maybe a stranger's warm smile made you feel seen. Maybe a loved one's grin instantly lifted your mood. Think back to one of those moments. Hold on to it. Remind yourself that your smile has that same power. It can change not just your own day, but someone else's too. Step 5. Use music to help you get there. Music is one of the fastest ways to change your mood. If you're feeling down, put on a song that always makes you feel good, something upbeat, something that reminds you of a happy memory. Let yourself get lost in it for a moment, and when the beat drops or that chorus you love kicks in, let yourself smile. Let yourself feel it. Step 6. Practice gratitude. I know. When you're having a tough day, gratitude is the last thing on your mind. But shifting your focus to even the smallest things you're grateful for can make a difference. Think of 3 things, just 3. They don't have to be big. Maybe it's your morning coffee, a text from a friend, or just the fact that you made it through another day. Gratitude naturally leads to a softer, more genuine smile. Step 7. Fake it until you make it, but in a smart way. Here's the truth. Sometimes you won't feel like smiling. And that's okay. But on those days, just try holding a small smile for 30 seconds. Even if it feels unnatural at first, give it a chance. That simple action can shift your entire mood without you even realizing it. Real-life example, Anne's story. Let's go back to Anne, my 76-year-old friend. She had a lot of tough days. After losing her husband, she felt alone, weighed down, like life had lost its spark. Smiling was the last thing on her mind. But she made a small commitment. Every morning she'd look in the mirror and smile at herself. It wasn't easy at first, but after a few weeks, something changed. She started feeling lighter, her energy shifted, people noticed, and most importantly, she noticed. She felt like herself again. That's the power of a smile. It doesn't erase the tough days, but it helps you move through them with a little more grace, a little more resilience, and a whole lot more strength. Your turn. Try this right now. Feeling stressed or down? Try this. Take a deep breath, let go of the tension in your face, and just smile. Hold it for 30 seconds. Give your body and brain do the work. Then tell me, did it shift your energy, even a little? If it did, comment. Tried it. I'd love to hear about it. At the end of the day, smiling through tough times isn't about ignoring your feelings. It's about choosing to give yourself just a little bit of light, even when things feel heavy. And that tiny bit of light? It adds up, one smile at a time. Smiling isn't just something we do for ourselves. It's something we share with the world. And here's what's fascinating. The moment you smile at someone, their brain actually wants to smile back. That's because smiling is contagious. It triggers something called mirror neurons, which means that when we see someone smile, our brain automatically wants to mirror that expression. It's like an unspoken language of warmth and connection. Have you ever been in a bad mood and then, out of nowhere, someone gives you a warm, genuine smile? For a split second, that dark cloud over you lifts. That's the power of a smile. It can cut through stress, soften tension, and make people feel seen. Smiling makes you more approachable. Think about the last time you were in a social setting, maybe at a party, a grocery store, or even just walking down the street. If you see someone with a serious, tight expression, do you feel like approaching them? Probably not. But when someone smiles, they seem open, friendly, and safe. That's because a smile signals trust. It tells people, hey, I'm kind, I'm open, and I'm someone you can talk to. A study at Penn State University found that people who smile more are perceived as more likable, competent, and even more intelligent. Employers prefer to hire people who smile. Customers prefer to buy from people who smile. It's like an invisible superpower that draws others toward you without you even realizing it. Smiling strengthens relationships. Whether it's with your partner, friends, family, or even coworkers, smiling plays a huge role in strengthening relationships. When you smile at someone, it reassures them. It makes them feel valued and appreciated. Imagine coming home after a long, tiring day. If your spouse or family member greets you with a smile, doesn't it instantly lift your mood? It's a small gesture, but it carries so much meaning. It tells the other person, I'm happy to see you. Even in tough conversations, a smile can soften the tension. Have you ever noticed how when people argue, their facial expressions become rigid and serious? But the moment one person lets out a small smile, maybe even a chuckle, the tension eases. Smiling creates a bridge between people, making connections deeper and more meaningful. Smiling. And social confidence. One of the biggest fears people have is social rejection. Walking into a room full of strangers can feel intimidating, but do you want to know the fastest way to break that discomfort? Smile. When you smile, it's like an instant invitation for connection. People naturally respond more warmly to you. It creates a welcoming energy that makes social interactions flow much easier. I once tested this at a networking event. Instead of keeping my usual neutral face, I made a conscious effort to smile as I walked in. Within minutes, people started approaching me, engaging in conversation, and even complimenting my positive energy. The only thing I had changed? My smile. It made all the difference. Smiling and kindness, the ripple effect. One of the most beautiful things about smiling is that it has a ripple effect. A single smile can brighten someone's entire day, and that person might go on to pass that positivity to another. It's like a small act of kindness that multiplies. I remember once standing in line at a coffee shop. The woman in front of me looked tired and stressed, like she had a million things on her mind. She ordered her coffee, barely making eye contact with the barista, but then the barista smiled at her warmly and said, "I love your scarf, it looks great on you." Instantly, the woman's expression changed. She smiled back. You could see her shoulders relax a little, and then, as she walked away, she smiled at the next person she saw. That's the power of a smile, it spreads. Smiling in professional settings. Beyond personal relationships, smiling is a major advantage in the workplace. Have you ever noticed how great leaders often smile a lot? That's because a smile conveys confidence, approachability, and strength. In one study, researchers found that employees who smile more often at work tend to be rated higher in leadership qualities. Customers feel more at ease with smiling employees. Even in interviews, candidates who smile appear more competent and confident. A simple smile can change the entire tone of a meeting. It can make negotiations smoother, it can build rapport faster. It's a soft skill that carries powerful results. Your smile has more impact than you realize. We often underestimate how much our facial expressions affect others. A single smile can turn someone's bad day around. It can make a stranger feel seen. It can make a lonely person feel acknowledged. Think about this. What if every person you smiled at today actually needed that moment of warmth? What if your smile was the only positive interaction they had all day? That's why making an effort to smile at others is so important. It's a simple act, but its impact is enormous. Your turn, the smile experiment. So here's your challenge. For the next 24 hours, smile at as many people as possible. Smile at your family, smile at your neighbors, smile at the cashier at the store. Notice how they react. Notice how it makes you feel. Then come back and tell me how it went. Comment "done" if you tried it. At the end of the day, smiling isn't just about looking friendly, it's about making the world around you a little warmer, a little kinder, and a little more connected. And the best part? It's completely free. So go ahead, share your smile. It just might change someone's day. Anne's final reflection really stuck with me. She said, "I never thought something so simple could change my life. But it did, and now I feel younger, inside and out." And you know what? She's right. Smiling isn't just a facial expression, it's a choice, it's a mindset shift, it's a daily decision to invite more light into your life. Think about it. In just 10 days, you've unlocked a simple yet powerful habit. You've seen firsthand how a small smile can lift your mood, shift your energy, and even change the way people respond to you. You don't need expensive treatments. You don't need drastic lifestyle changes. You just need a reason to smile. And now you have plenty. So here's the big takeaway. Smiling is your superpower. Use it, share it, and most importantly, enjoy it. Because the more you smile, the more youthful, confident, and radiant you'll feel every single day. And just like that, we've reached the final day of our journey together. 10 days of small, simple, yet powerful changes to help you feel younger, more vibrant, and more connected to yourself. And what did we end with? The easiest, most natural, and most powerful tool of all. Your smile. Think about how far you've come. You've learned how hydration, sleep, movement, and even the way you think can shape your energy and appearance. But at the heart of it all is your ability to choose joy, to find reasons to smile, to let that smile brighten not just your face, but your whole outlook on life. So here's my challenge for you. Don't stop here. Keep practicing. Keep smiling, whether it's at yourself in the mirror, at a loved one, or a stranger passing by. Keep spreading that light. Because when you smile, you're not just looking younger, you're living younger every single day. You did it. 10 days of learning, growing, and feeling younger. How do you feel? I'd love to hear about your experience. Drop a comment and let me know which tip made the biggest difference for you. And if you found value in this journey, why stop here? Subscribe for more insights, practical tips, and uplifting content to keep you feeling vibrant every day. Let's keep glowing, keep smiling, and keep living our best lives together. Your journey to youthful energy is just getting started.